My parents required me to take ownership for my actions. My basketball coaches required me to take ownership for my performance on and off the court. My mentors, coaches, and champions in my career expected nothing less than for me to take ownership of my professional and personal career and brand. One person in particular has consistently been an A++ model on my journey, professionally and personally, around ownership, and that's none other than the incomparable Cole Brown. During our one-on-ones and inside of the mentoring circle that she established in the late 2000s, she consistently applied pressure by making sure that I own all of my professional relationships, my results from our conversations, and my work. This was invaluable mentoring, coaching, and the champion behavior is cemented at my core and has had a profound effect on my life that will last a lifetime. I hear conversations around what people need from others to help them get where they're trying to go. We have shared on our podcast how important it is to have advocates, allies, mentors, and sponsors. Even with that, we still have to own those relationships, those conversations, the results, and the value that we not only produce from those relationships, but then pay it forward. As quickly as someone advocates, sponsors, or champions, mentors you, it is important and it's a part of your responsibility to do the exact same for someone else. Having a successful relationship and a fruitful relationship with a mentor, champion, sponsor, or coach is contingent upon you owning it. Here are 5 things to not only demonstrate ownership, but to put you in the optimal position to produce the greatest value over the course of that relationship. These hacks are directly from my mentoring conversations with Cole Brown from 2008 to the present. Number 1, make it easy for people to give you feedback. Understand, whatever the feedback is, that is how others are digesting what you're providing, right or wrong. Feedback attacks our subconscious directly, which is oftentimes why we respond in a defensive manner. You have to know this about your brain and address it head on in order for you to be able to consistently improve over time and make the time with your mentor or coach valuable. If your coach has to spend more time helping you to digest and handle feedback versus helping you to drive value through the conversation, you're wasting their time and your time. Now, don't get me wrong, there's development in the fact of learning how to take feedback, but the quicker you can adjust and actually just absorb what your mentor or coach is saying, the better off you'll be. Number 2, the 4 Ps. Your brand is everything, personally and professionally. It is important to model the brand that you desire that people receive when they meet you. Are you showing up with that brand when you're meeting with your coach, or talking to your coach, or delivering the objectives that you discussed in your touch bases? When Cole shared the 4 Ps with me over 10 years ago, it really allowed me to remember them first and foremost because they all started with a P, and consider them every time I interacted with someone moving forward. The 4 Ps are professional, passionate, prepared, and poised. Are you showing up to your touch bases, to your meetings with your coach, owning your professionalism, your passion, your preparation, and your poise? Number 3, you owe it to yourself to be yourself. The only way for a mentor or coach to truly help you develop your objectives in the relationship is for you to be yourself. This is not the place for you to bring your facade or a projection of what is not you. They need to work with the person that you truly are for you to maximize your results and the value that you want out of those relationships. It will be important to evaluate if the person that you've selected to be a coach, if this is someone you can truly be yourself around. I have been no one other than Jamila Brown in Cole Brown's presence. She created a trusting space that made me feel comfortable enough to be myself. This is one of the most important things in a long-lasting relationship with a coach or mentor. Not saying every relationship that you have with a mentor has to be this level. However, I think from personal experience that this has been one of the most fruitful mentoring relationships that I've ever had because of the trust and the ability to be my authentic self. My development was accelerated as a result of this, and I am forever grateful. Number 4, flexibility with your mentor, your coach, or sponsor is also important. You want to make sure you are maximizing and owning the relationship. That means flexibility of schedule, the medium in which you guys communicate and interact. That could be a phone call, Zoom meeting, face-to-face, over a cup of coffee. sitting in one of their meetings while they're doing their normal work, willing to do whatever it is that you must do to carve out that time and make it easy for your coach or your mentor. Number 5, I've always been a person of gratitude and thanksgiving. However, after several mentoring sessions with Cole, I realized that there's an art to sincere gratitude and appreciation. The conversations and the things that she communicated opened my eyes to what true heartfelt sincerity around appreciation and gratitude looks like. It changed my life. Oftentimes, I would catch Cole in between meetings, pecking away on a keyboard to get vital communication out and meet deliverables, managing thousands of people. And she would still make time to pour out what I needed to help me grow and develop as a woman and as a leader. Just as much as you're getting is how much you need to be grateful for how much they're giving. Here are just a couple of ways you can share your gratitude and appreciation outside of saying it. She taught me the art of snail mail. She taught me the art of paying it forward to make sure that I was giving and sharing everything that she had shared with me. I was able to develop some amazing relationships with our mentoring circle that have been some of the most fruitful relationships in my life. I am also showing gratitude today and sharing with you the things that she shared with me by paying it forward to everyone that's listening. I also make it a point to let Cole know just how important and how powerful the imprint that she has had on my life has been. Own the relationship with your champions and your mentors. Do that in your meetings, how you pay it forward, the value you can even add in their life. Show results in your follow-up meetings, in the scheduling, flexibility in meeting times, and the medium. Remember, these are the relationships that are going to help you get there faster. It's important that you invest the amount of time that you need in owning it, as well as creating value from them and paying it forward. I love you.